So you're getting on with your life and you've decided that you're going to move on. This is the best decision like ever. And you've decided to take those steps forward. But as you take those steps forward, don't be surprised because the narcissist is going to react. It's going to be two things, my friends, two things that are heading your way. Need to know this to help you to stay on track. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what to expect. So if you are feeling this, watch this video. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. First of all, I want to say I'm so glad that you have decided to move on from this person, that you are going forward. You've realized, that they are playing games, that there is no way forward in this relationship or in this interaction with this person. It's never going to get any better. It's not going to move forward. It's not going to be anything, okay? And that is what is important. But you see, this person, they're not going to let you go that easily. And for those of you that are saying, yeah, but Anoushka, they have gone, they're with someone new. Yeah, that doesn't matter, actually. That doesn't matter because there is reasons behind they are the way that they are. But in this video, I want to break down the ways that they are going to react, because this is to help to arm you to understand exactly what is going on here. This isn't a normal relationship where this person is going to, where you said, your goodbyes and all is said and done. It's not that case at all. There's going to be different elements that are at play here. So if you understand the psychology or the way that this person is and the way that they are behaving, this is going to help you to be able to make the right decision for you, and also to know what to expect when this happens. Okay. So as we know, narcissists love and crave control. They're like children and, that crave attention. It's a very emotionally immature way of being. The narcissist isn't sitting and mourning the loss of some person that they have just broken up with. That's not what's going to happen here. They're going to try and make some sort of commotion, some sort of chaos in your life. It's so that you don't forget about them. Even, oh yes, my friends, I know you're shouting at the screen saying, Anoushka, they've walked away from me, it's done. Okay, no, even if it is small, even the smallest amounts of attention, they're going to do it. And even if you're thinking, well, they're being nasty, they're being horrible, they're talking behind my back. Well, isn't that trying to get a reaction from you? Isn't that still trying to make some sort of reaction or for you to feel something? And you see, the reason why it's done is because when they do that, right, think about it, right? Let's break this down. Think about it. When someone is doing that to you, okay, they are trying to get you to behave, think, and feel in some way. So that is control, isn't it? Because they're still having an effect on you. So when someone purposely decides that they want you to feel and think and behave a certain way, that's still getting control over someone. And that is what you've got to remember. Whatever they are doing, and I'm going to talk about this in the video, whatever they are doing, it's all about controlling the way that you live your life, the way that you think. It's affecting you in some way. When a narcissist loses control, they feel like this is a personal attack on them. They feel like you're being nasty, even if, yes, I'm still going to say it, even if you have walked away, even if they have walked away, they're still going to do this because it's about having control. Now, I explain this in this video, so I would say go and watch it. But ultimately, what this is about is they need you for validation. So if you have gone or if they have lost you, if you decided to move on, they're going to be losing that validation, that source of attention, compassion, love, all of this, even if they have walked away. Okay, so you're moving on. So it means that you are no longer seeking them or having any type of emotional reaction due to them or even thinking about them. So they feel like they have lost that influence over you. And that's why they want to regain this. This is what they crave. This is what they dream. This is what they want. Ultimately, think about it. They do this to many other people. They're trying to affect them. They're trying to get the other person to see them in a certain way so that they get that. You've also got to understand that this exists on an energetic exchange as well. Like, think about it. You know, when someone is telling you nice things, when someone is being so kind, so nice to you, it feels so good. It's so lovely. And you want more of it because it feels so good. And it elevates you. It makes it fills you up. You know, it makes you feel good and feel positive. And that's what the narcissist craves. Think about it. They don't know who they are. They authentically are not themselves. So when someone's giving you that, then you're going to crave more of it, or you're going to want more of it because it feels so good. And in a world that is so dark and empty, like theirs basically, you're going to be wanting more of it because it feels so good. And the way that they do that is they're going to be annoyed, they're going to be irritated, they're going to be nasty most probably, and they're going to try and get you to stoop down to their level, to feel nasty, to feel negative, so that it stops you from moving on. It makes you think about them, maybe even reminisce and romanticize the relationship or the interaction that you've had with that person. Or what they will start to do is hoover you. And this is a phrase that is used in pop psychology or street psychology. Basically, they're going to try and get a positive reaction from you. So they're going to tell you what you want to hear, meaning they're going to tell you that they have changed and that they have worked on themselves and they've done all of this because you mean so much to them, or they wanted to better themselves as a person. Now, what I will say to you, even though it might seem really believable, it might be that you have wanted to hear this from them for such a long time. But my friends, think about this logically. Who, in a matter of weeks or months or maybe a year, has managed to change their life to that depth, right? Remember who they were as when you were in a relationship with them, when you were in a friendship, and or if they're a family member. Like, think about it. Remember who they were, how they made you feel. So understand that these are all toxic behaviors. These are all attention-grabbing behaviors. These are all ego-based. And remember, they've got a dysfunctional ego. So they're always trying to get some sort of a reaction from someone. Let me tell you, to be able to change that, to even build awareness, takes years and years of therapy, okay? And it isn't going to suddenly change. It isn't going to change just because they're on some medication, or maybe they have gone to some sort of counseling or therapy. It takes years. And usually people like that, well, you're not really going to see them in therapy because actually they don't feel that there's anything wrong. There is another agenda that is at play here. They're not trying to better themselves and understand how their behavior affects another, because you can't actually get empathy. Like, it is something that's taught to you as a child. It's not really as an adult. Also, building self-awareness takes time. And for someone who has huge defense mechanisms, all right, and always believes that everybody else is wrong and they are right, and these are all egocentric thought patterns, schemas, behaviors, this is going to take a long time to break down. And usually individuals like this, they don't want to put the work in. Like, honestly, it's going to take a lot of time. And when they realize what this is, or how much time it's going to take, you know what, like, I would doubt very much that they would be able to invest in themselves. And a lot of the times what you have to remember is a narcissist is not going to do that. They're not interested in change. They get their needs met, they get what they want, and they're not going to do that. I know that was a long explanation. And I know that many of you, have asked, even in client sessions, even in the comments, like, can a narcissist change? Can they really change from what they do? And I'm going to say to you is probably not. I would say 95% no, because of those reasons that I have explained. So it's not going to be different. Okay, so after the hoovering phrase, after they've tried to be nice to you and said that they've changed and that they want the best for this relationship or interaction or friendship, whatever, will come the smear campaign, because you have most probably not reacted in the way that they wanted, or you've asked them for time, or that you've put different boundaries in place. They're not going to like this. It's going to rather annoy them. So then they will go to their next method, and that is the smear campaign. And that is all about putting you down, telling everyone how awful you are, how irritating you are, how you're not giving them another chance. And they're generally going to try and ruin your character and the way that people see you. Ultimately, this is done because it makes them feel good. Remember, if they're putting you down, they're gossiping about you, putting you down, that's going to make them feel good. And that's going to elevate their status. And we know that the narcissist will love that. Okay, so it's all about it. This is the smear campaign. It's all about them. It's not you. So don't think, just because you didn't react, or you didn't say something, or you didn't do something, okay, and that has caused them to be like this. Also, think about it. This is all another element of control. So if they're not getting what they want from you, why are they now doing this? If they were healthy, they would understand, okay, this is going to take a bit of time. You're going to build up trust and whatever in the relationship or the friendship. Why are you now smear campaigning me? You see, them changing, them telling you that they were going to change and that they have learned their error of their ways. Why have they gone to this method? This is what you have to think about. Then will come the fake indifference or your replacement, or kind of this is probably right at the beginning. So what they're going to do is they're going to show you that you don't matter, that you are nothing, that you meant nothing to the narcissist. Well, if you didn't mean nothing, why are you like this? Why are you indifferent? The thing is, you have, and because they've not got the reaction that they have wanted from you, they now turn to this method, the indifference, like, I don't care, whatever. Again, these are all egocentric behaviors, thought processes. I know, let's just look like I'm living but my best life. Let's just get someone else involved into the mix. But then again, this is also serving their needs, all right? It's also giving them attention and validation. So actually, for them, this is the only way that they can cope with this. This isn't about looking inward and doing the work and trying to understand why they have made you feel like this. Let's just get another person. Doesn't matter. You didn't mean anything. My friends, I know that all of this is really hurtful, even if it's done in a different sequence or in the same order, or even one of those things. It is so hurtful and so confusing and challenging to also move forward from it. So how do you cope with this? Do you know what I would say to you is continue to move forward. Just continue, no contact or low contact, because there is no, like I said, there's no way of being able to work this out, to move forward. They're not about that. My friends, they're not about that. And really just focus on yourself, focus on your healing, focus on what it is that you need from your life, make your life happy. I would also say lean on your support system. So that's friends, family, people that you trust, people that love you, people that want the best for you. Just connect with them. And also, most importantly, is remember your why. Why you had to do this. Believe me, if a person loved you and cared about you, they'd never put you in a position to lose you, whether that's a friendship or a romantic partner or a family member. You're never going to do something to hurt someone if you truly love them. And this person, I am sure they have run out of excuses, and I'm sure they've hurt you one too many times. You've reached your threshold. Remember why you have left and why you are moving forward from this person. If any of you resonates with any of the information that's been given in the video, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I also go live on this channel once a week, every single Tuesday at 9 p.m. UK time, so I hope that you can make it. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.